Welcome to Flip Lesson 90 for the 5th grade. Today we're going to continue working with reducing fractions, and this time our focus is to not just reduce them, but make sure we get to the lowest possible reduced fraction, or also known as lowest terms. So to start, we see the fraction 4/12, and we want to reduce this fraction 4/12. And so the first step is like, okay, I got to find a common factor. And it's really easy to see that, hey, they're both even numbers. Let's divide both of these numbers by 2. And so by dividing both these numbers by 2, as I've taken some time and drawn this out already, right? 4 divided by 2 equals 2, and 12 divided by 2 equals 6. And so we have that answer. However, when we look at this problem, we say, hey, wait a minute, both these numbers are still even, which means that there's still something that can be taken out of these numbers. And so in the end, you would actually have to take a second step and reduce again. So 2 divided by 2 this time is going to get an answer of 1, or 6 divided by 2 equals 3. And so our final answer is 1/3. Now you may have looked at this and said, well, I could have done that much faster. I could have gotten to 1/3 much faster. Because in our two-step problem, all we did was use common factors. However, if we want to get to the lowest terms the fastest, what we want to do is we want to use this idea, the greatest common factor. If we use the greatest common factor, we're going to get to the lowest terms the fastest. So if you look at 4 and 12, the greatest common factor between 4 and 12 is the number 4. And so 4 divided by 4 gives us 1, and 12 divided by 4 gives us 3. And so by using the greatest common factor, you get to the lowest terms the fastest. Let's try another one. Sometimes our numbers aren't even though, so we got to go beyond that base number of 2, and we got to start searching for other places. So I'm looking at 9, I'm looking at 18, and I'm saying, okay, I can take a 3 out of both of those. I know that. And so 9 divided by 3 equals 3, and 18 divided by 3 equals 6. But wait a minute, that number, I can see another 3 can come out. All right, let's do it again. Okay. 3/6 divided by 3/3 is going to give us 1/2. And so we have that idea. Now some of you might be saying, wait a minute, I knew it was 1/2 from the start. I recognized that. And you recognize that because you understand the relationship of halves. You also recognize that because you understand what the greatest common factor is between 9 and 18. You realize that 9 is the greatest common factor because 9 is half of 18. And so 9 divided by 9 is going to give us our 1, where 18 divided by 9 is going to give us the 2. And so by using the greatest common factor, we get there much faster. And after some time, reducing fractions is going to start popping in your head because you're going to see fractions like 9/18, and you're going to say, hey, wait a minute, that's half. I know that's half. And you're going to be able to reduce much faster. But overall, we have this process. Both steps are okay. It's okay to do more than one reduction, as long as you get to lowest terms in the end. If you can use the greatest common factor and get there a little bit faster, good for you. But use the method that makes you successful. All right, here's your sample problem then to get you on your way as you work with Lesson 90, reducing fractions to lowest terms.